A few weeks ago, Barb Reed had a surprise visitor to her store. An immigration consultant popped by and told Reed he had a lot of Chinese nationals who wanted to immigrate to Canada. And he asked Reed if she'd be willing to offer one of them a job. The whole thing seemed slightly off.
It sounds pretty sketchy. And something just can't be quite legal with the whole process.
So she contacted CBC and we decided to record her phone conversations with the consultant, Bill Sue. On its website, his company, Vancouver-based V-Star International, says it has successfully helped its clients immigrate to Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and BC. Sue explained that if Reed was willing to write up a job offer letter, his company would pay the worker's salary and benefits for 3 months. No cost to Reed, and as an extra incentive, $15,000 to her, cash.
Usually our owner have really high personal income. Their income tax is pretty high. So I just give them cash to save their tax, or also save tax for our company.
Sue assured Reed that this was not a long-term commitment for her. The 3 months is probation for the Chinese worker.
You don't like him, or he doesn't make enough profit for you, I just find another job for him.
It's fraud.
Richard Kurland is a lawyer and immigration expert who for almost 30 years has been the editor of a prominent Canadian immigration journal.
The violation of the immigration laws is crystal clear when you see cash for a job offer and advance payment of salary and deductions at source. Every alarm bell goes off with this one.
So we wanted to know what V-Star is charging those Chinese people who so desperately want to come to this country. So we asked a Chinese-speaking journalist who works for The National, Sharon Wu, to call the company and pose as a Canadian, trying to help her Chinese relatives get permanent residence here. V-Star's owner told Wu the company has a pool of Canadian jobs available for a price. $200,000.
$200,000 for an immigration file? There's enough there to allow CBSA to seek evidence from every person connected to this transaction.
Now, when confronted, V-Star's owner, Nicole Sun, admitted that sometimes the company does help Chinese nationals find jobs, but she says it would only do that on top of all their other services as a favor. And she says the company never charges extra for that. And as for Bill Sue, Sun claims that he has never worked for the company, although she was unable to explain why V-Star's receptionist took a message for Bill Sue, and he called back a few minutes later. Jeff Leo, CBC News, Regina.